using human-like masks and acting strangely. No matter how hard they try to hide, they can't hide it anymore.
Car crash with a couple trapped in the wreckage.
It seems like the wait is over, as videos of interdimensional beings are surfacing more than ever.
Why did some people last night not counting? Seemed to be the thief that President Trump wound up losing.
So let's watch, before they try to take these evidence down. A viral video from Brazil has left viewers stunned. The image, captured by a local couple, allegedly shows a towering 3-meter-tall being appearing deep within the forest near a site known as the House of Stones. Witnesses claim the figure radiated an overwhelming energy, so strong that one woman said she felt herself lift off the ground. Locals described it as a guardian spirit protecting the wilderness, while others suggested something extraterrestrial. The couple insisted the photo was genuine, but what really visited them? An alien or a creature of Brazilian legend?
Clareia a floresta toda.
Isso aqui é uma foto mesmo tirada, não é?
Não, isso é real.
Não pode, o negócio
Ever since the couple captured the image of that alien figure in the woods, everything just spiraled. Suddenly, Brazil was flooded with late-night reports of beings that were not exactly human. But here's the twist. People said they weren't tall or sleek like we always imagined. They were short, stubby, almost grotesque. One guy even filmed a toddler-sized humanoid sprinting after him. More clips popped up showing the same odd little biped roaming around. So now everyone's asking, did some interdimensional craft just break down in those woods? Maybe the invasion was always meant to slip in quietly, not with the big Hollywood fanfare. Mall giants. You probably remember the Miami Mall incident. Sirens blaring, cops everywhere, and rumors flying about some tall, hazy figure lurking by the entrance. People thought it was just one extraterrestrial sighting gone wild.
On New Year's Day, a large police presence was caught on video surrounding a mall in Miami. Perhaps you saw this. A video posted online claiming it was due to an alien sighting in that area.
But now new footage has dropped, and things look way bigger. The clips, though blurry, show giant humanoid beings, dark as full shadows with glowing white eyes. And they weren't alone. Witnesses claim there were several of them, easily 8 to 10 feet tall, strolling around the mall like they owned every inch of it. Maybe they did, because the way they moved, it didn't look accidental at all. What do you make of this new evidence? Follow for more cases the world isn't ready to talk about.
We're going this way. Yo, what is that?
Hidden scales. I'm sure you've come across this eerie clip of this guy casually filming himself, then peeling off what looks like a human mask, revealing a full reptilian face underneath. Even his hands transformed, showing claws where fingers should have been. People laughed it off as some elaborate prank, but then something unexpected happened. A credible voice joined the conversation. U.S. Army combat veteran Patrick Riley stepped up during a press conference and claimed he'd seen similar things. If even part of what he says is true, we're dealing with something way deeper than internet hoaxes. A living human mask? If reptilians have tech like that, how would anyone even spot them? Park lurker. A passerby noticed a crowd gathering in a park, everyone pointing their phones towards something. Curious, he started recording, only to capture this strange humanoid figure calmly walking across the path. Its face looked textured, uneven, nothing like a human at all. Theories exploded online. Some claimed it was a lizard man who forgot to camouflage himself. Others thought it was something entirely new, something we're not supposed to see wandering around in daylight. Whatever it was, people haven't stopped arguing about it. Drop your take in the comments. I'm curious. Eye flash.
I'm talking to Chris Rock. Chris, thanks again.
This clip of Chris Rock on Jimmy Fallon blew up, not because of a joke, but because of what viewers caught in a split moment. At one point, his pupils shifted unnaturally fast from one side to the other, almost like they flashed. It lasted barely a second, but it was enough to send the internet spiraling. People slowed it down frame by frame, claiming his eyes didn't move like a human's at all, more like a reptilian hiding behind a familiar face. Whether it was lighting or something else, it definitely sparked a wave of suspicion. Hidden nature. A strange recording of Hillary Clinton's old interview suddenly went viral, and people couldn't stop replaying one specific moment. The host casually asked her why she never seemed to sweat, and Hillary, laughing, said she wasn't even human.
In preparation for this interview, I watched a lot of your interviews, and I noticed you never sweat, like physically.
You guys are the first to realize that I'm really not even a human being.
The host brushed it off, and Hillary laughed along like it was all just a silly joke. But viewers didn't take it lightly this time. Some claim she was openly hinting at being a reptilian, while others argued she must be some kind of robotic clone, explaining the no-sweat thing.
I was constructed in a garage in Palo Alto a very long time ago. I mean, a man whose name shall remain nameless created me in his garage.
Glitch woman. During Trump's live press conference in the Oval Office, viewers weren't focused on him at all. They were staring at the woman standing behind him. Something about her looked wrong. Her eyes were wide and unsettling, almost rolled upward until they appeared white. Her expression stayed frozen, robotic, as if she was glitching in real time. People instantly began speculating that she wasn't human at all, but a reptile in human skin, fighting to stay in control. Later, it came out she was Michael Dell's wife, which only fueled more theories. If one elite could look like that on live TV, people wondered what the rest might really be hiding. Car entity. This eerie footage from Argentina freaked everyone out. A man filmed a parked car at night because he saw something strange inside. A pale face with huge dark eyes staring back at him, almost like an alien gray. The silhouette even shifted slightly in the seat. But when he walked up and opened the door, the car was completely empty. No one inside. As he stepped back, still recording, the face appeared again in the window as if nothing had changed. The man had no clue what he'd just witnessed. Once the clip hit the internet, people claimed it had to be an interdimensional being with the ability to vanish instantly. Skin shift. A politician's interview went viral after viewers caught something bizarre happening to his face on live TV. As he spoke, the skin around his eyes suddenly changed color, almost peeling back to reveal a darker layer underneath.
For some states, why did some people elect tonight not counting? Seemed to be their states that President Trump wound up losing, and other states that can counting with their states that he.
Then his face glitched again, and if you zoomed in, you could clearly see reptilian slits instead of normal, round pupils. The moment was quick, but terrifying enough for people to swear he wasn't human at all. That tiny glitch convinced many that a reptilian had slipped up right in front of millions. Fangy slip. One of the biggest reptilian giveaways has always been the teeth. Those sharp, pointed edges that show up when the disguise starts to falter. And that's exactly what people noticed with this politician on live TV. Not his speech or his policies, just his mouth. Viewers pointed out multiple moments where his teeth suddenly formed pointed tips, almost like they were shifting. Many believed he was struggling to hold his human form together, maybe even feeling hungry, causing the slip. Whatever it was, it didn't look like anything a normal human could pull off. News control. People have been saying for years that the elites aren't the only ones hiding reptilian roots, that the media itself might be part of the takeover. They claim it's the perfect way to control the public, shape thoughts, manipulate opinions, and steer the narrative. And honestly, after this viral clip, many think they might be right. A newscaster was reporting live when viewers spotted something unmistakable. Slits in her eyes, sharp and vertical, just like a reptilian. It wasn't a shadow or a glitch. It looked real. For believers, this was just one more piece of proof that the media isn't what it seems.
Car crash with a couple trapped in the wreckage. Cops investigated it as an accident.
Clone glitch. Speaking of reptilian slips, people started wondering if robotic human clones were also part of the picture. That theory exploded after a clip went viral showing a public figure glitching mid-interview. While he spoke, his eyes widened unnaturally, stretching open at the wrong moments, almost like the clone didn't know which expression matched the words. It looked like a glitch in the system, a bug in whatever tech keeps these cyborg replicas running. People became convinced that public figures are being swapped out one by one, replaced with emotionless clones to tighten global control. And if that's true, who's next?
My client had nothing to do with dig up dirt on Biden. It was handed to me in November of 2018.
Alien guard. Rumors have been floating around for years that some of Trump's bodyguards aren't human, but this clip finally gave people something they couldn't dismiss. Someone zoomed in on one particular guard during a televised interview, and the close-up was unsettling. The man didn't look human at all, more like an alien trying to mimic the shape of one. His head was oddly shaped, his eyes were pitch black, and at one point, his face seemed to morph, shifting into different shapes right on camera. People were stunned, and the question everyone kept asking was, why would non-humans guard Trump? Unless Trump himself wasn't fully human either. Non-human stalker. A man in Spain claimed an extraterrestrial was stalking him for weeks, but no one believed a word until he posted the footage. His home security camera captured something truly unsettling, an alien gray peeking from behind a tree right across from his house. The creature seemed to realize it was being watched and quickly ducked behind the trunk, trying to hide. The movement looked intentional, calculated, almost like it had been observing him for a long time. Once the clip spread online, people began asking the bigger question: are interdimensional beings slowly moving into our world, one neighborhood at a time? Red-eyed visitor. The Virginia UFO incident was one of those cases that just refused to fade, and recently, it sparked up again. A new footage had taken the internet by storm. It showed an alien figure with huge red eyes, and the same strange features people described back in the original reports. Even the video looked old, like it was recorded decades ago. The short clip was suddenly interrupted by a soldier who stepped in front of the creature, almost as if he had strict orders to hide it from the camera. Now people are convinced the Brazilian military really did capture aliens, and for all we know, they might still be working with them. Pale clone. This video of a woman had gone viral, and honestly, her appearance alone was enough to creep people out. Her skin looked too pale, almost completely white, and her features were just off in a way no one could explain. Many viewers insisted she didn't look human at all. Some said she was a clone gone wrong, while others believed she might be an alien cloaking itself as a person. Insectoid find. Take a look at what this person found while hiking in the woods. It was a tiny humanoid, so small he could hold it in the palm of his hand. The creature looked like a mix between a bug and a humanoid, with delicate limbs and strange features. He became convinced he had discovered an insectoid being. Could aliens actually be this tiny? Secret testimonies.
You're on the record talking about, quote, non-human life forms, that interdimensional beings. Can you just explain more?
This is not just some crazy conspiracy theory. There's been massive reporting, not just in the United States, but around the world.
A Congress spokesperson came forward with a shocking claim during an interview, saying Congress had received testimonies involving real evidence of non-human life forms. She explained that this information came from classified material she was personally involved with. And what alarmed people even more was how carefully she stated there were things she couldn't discuss publicly. That alone set everyone off. People online couldn't stop talking about it. Between the confusion, suspicion, and sudden silence from officials, viewers grew convinced that Congress was working with extraterrestrials behind closed doors. Whatever she hinted at that day didn't sound like ordinary government secrets. Hybrid drifter. This clip has been circulating online, leaving people wondering if there was a hybrid race out there we didn't know about. It showed a dark figure floating in the water, drifting slowly, almost peacefully. It looked humanoid, with a clear head and torso, but something about it didn't match any normal creature. Some viewers insisted it had to be an alien figure caught by accident, while others believed it was a humanoid hybrid, maybe even a type of mermaid. Whatever it was, the eerie way it floated made the whole video feel far too real to ignore. Window visitor. Some people have been claiming they'd seen alien figures up close recently. And honestly, it's hard to believe since I haven't seen anything like that myself. But this local shared footage that left people with no choice but to take it seriously. The clip captured a tall, white figure peeking through a house window. It looked like an alien gray, except the face had no clear eyes, no mouth, just smooth, pale skin from top to bottom. The way it leaned forward made everyone uncomfortable. What do you think it was looking for? Corpse congressman. A clip from President Trump's 2017 speech to Congress had gone viral again for a very strange reason. When viewers zoomed in on the crowd, one member looked nothing like a normal human. The face seemed sunken, almost corpse-like, with patches of greenish skin that didn't match anyone around him. People immediately pointed to this as convincing evidence for the long-running theory that powerful figures in Congress were actually reptilian beings in disguise. And honestly, the eeriness in that shot made the theory feel way less far-fetched than before. Reptilian guards. The rumors of the government being involved with otherworldly aliens soared back in 2012, when this short clip from the former US President Barack Obama's speech went viral. Those who watched the footage believe they spotted an alien-like Secret Service agent in the crowd. Taking a closer look, one agent's features did appear slightly unusual, giving him an alienated green appearance from a certain angle. Alien enthusiasts thought the clip was proof of extraterrestrials working with the president. However, others argued it was merely a trick of light and camera angles that changed the agent's appearance. Behind the scenes. A video of a congresswoman's speech recently blew up online, but not because of the words spoken. The real buzz was about the woman sitting just behind her. Netizens quickly noticed something bizarre. She was silently mouthing every word of the speech, wide-eyed and unnervingly precise. Some brushed it off as coincidence, until she also mouthed the exact slip-up the congresswoman made mid-sentence.
First, I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with...
That detail shook even the skeptics. Theories exploded across the internet, with many convinced this was proof of a deeper control. One not entirely human. The woman behind the speech left more questions than answers. White stare. This video of Kamala Harris has been going viral, and not for the speech. Look closely at the background. The camera was focused on Harris, but just behind her, a person's eyes turned completely white. For a chilling second, they stayed that way, then snapped back to normal, only for it to happen again. Was this possession caught on live TV? Many believed so. Others had a far darker theory, that the person wasn't possessed at all, but was controlling Harris.
Senator Jackie Rosen!
And might be something otherworldly in disguise. Clone glitch. This clip of a politician's speech went viral, but not because of anything he said. The woman standing behind him caught everyone's attention instantly. Her expressions were downright strange. Her eyes widened multiple times, almost as if she kept going into shock, even though nothing in the speech was remotely surprising.
Conversations and negotiations over the week, and the trade rep Robert Lang's on a hunting expedition. We spoke with him frequently.
Viewers said her behavior didn't match the moment at all. The more people watched, the more convinced they became that she wasn't reacting like a normal person. Many believed she was a clone experiencing a glitch right there on live television. Next shift. Sometimes all the signs were hiding in plain sight, even on live TV. This clip of a talk show host went viral after viewers caught a strange glitch. Her neck moved in this unsettling, almost elastic way, like it expanded for a second. People froze the frame, zoomed in, replayed it over and over. The comments were wild. Some joked, others weren't joking at all. They said it looked like something inside her was trying to push through. Her reptilian self, right? Whether it was a glitch or something way stranger, it definitely left people uneasy. Slit eyes. This old clip resurfaced online and left people seriously unnerved. During a live taping, viewers noticed a man standing behind the host, expression frozen, eyes wide, completely unblinking. His glasses magnified everything, which made it even easier to notice the slit-like shape in his pupils. He just stared straight into the camera with that cold, threatening smile that never once shifted.
Cesar Romero.
That guy.
People called him everything from a government plant to a reptilian hiding in plain sight. Creepy part is, if that was real, any one of us could be standing next to one right now. True form. You'd think Halloween is the one day nobody questions a strange appearance, but this time, it backfired. Heidi Klum showed off her elaborate costume, and while most people praised the creativity, others felt genuinely unsettled. Something about it looked a little too real. Almost like she wasn't pretending at all. And that's when the theories kicked in. What if she didn't need to act like a creature? What if she just revealed her true form, knowing everyone would chalk it up to Halloween fun? It sounds wild, but the footage definitely left people uneasy. Whatever was going on, it didn't sit right with a lot of viewers. Momentary glitch. Check out this guy on live TV. Viewers noticed something off instantly. In one split second, his eyes glitched just for a flash. Some wrote it off as a camera issue, but others were convinced this was a full-on reptilian slip.
With very fast efficacy achieved, and
a tiny flicker revealing what he really was underneath. Whatever happened, it was quick, creepy, and enough to fuel the theories all over again. Face shift. An old clip of a reporter on live TV suddenly resurfaced, and it had everyone talking. In the middle of delivering the news, his face began to shift, subtle at first, then noticeably warping, as if something underneath was pushing through. Before the distortion could get worse, he quickly stepped out of the camera frame, almost like he knew his human disguise was slipping.
September 18th. Now keep in mind, this is the family here this month. Unfortunately, we weren't able to reach the school district for comment.
Viewers were convinced he didn't walk off because of a mistake, but because his true form was about to show. And if the media was really in the hands of reptilians, people wondered what that meant for our future. Truth beyond. A strange video has been making the rounds lately, and it's seriously creeping people out. It showed a bearded man chatting casually with a cameraman, but once your eyes land on his teeth, you'll feel that chill. They don't look normal. They almost seem merged together, like something surreal. The uploader claimed it was a banned clip of a man exiled from a land beyond the ice wall. He gave no other detail of the unsettling footage. Skeptics chalked it up to a camera glitch or viral prank, but believers think we just got a glimpse of something we were never meant to see. Paused clone. This clip of a reporter shocked everyone who watched it. She was mid-sentence, reporting normally, when she just froze. Her mouth hung open, eyes still, and she didn't blink or move for several long seconds. It looked exactly like someone had hit pause on reality. People immediately started speculating what she actually was.
So if you thought there was a lot of cheering during that football game,
Many believed she wasn't a real human at all, but some kind of clone that glitched mid-broadcast, unable to process its next action. The moment didn't look medical, didn't look staged, it looked mechanical, and that alone made the clip 10 times more disturbing. Eye glitch. This eerie clip from Dr. Phil featuring former Disney star Orlando Brown has the internet buzzing, and not because of what he said. Viewers were fixated on his eyes. At one moment, his pupils appear to shift into reptilian-like slits. Brown laughed it off, calling them Michael Jackson eyes for a Halloween bit. But that explanation didn't convince anyone. Conspiracy theorists flooded the comments, claiming it was a live TV glitch revealing his true nature. Some even believe this was proof of the reptilian elite hiding in plain sight. Honestly, those eyes didn't look human to me either. Neck twist. In this bizarre clip, a woman did something that didn't seem humanly possible. Her head rotated a full 180 degrees, turning completely backward, as if her neck had no bones or limits. The movement was too smooth, too unnatural. Nothing a real person could pull off. It honestly looked like she had a robotic neck or some kind of flexible artificial structure. That left people with only two explanations. She was either a shapeshifter slipping up, or a robot clone built a little too well. Fork glitch. If you search Elon acting strange, you'll find an entire library of weird clips, but this one tops them all. It shows Elon Musk at a dinner in Mar-a-Lago, calmly balancing a fork and two spoons on one finger, while his partner, Shivan Gillis, watches. Then the White House press secretary, Caroline Levis, stops by to greet him, and he completely ignores her.
Elon, what the hell are you doing?
Doesn't flinch, doesn't look up, just keeps balancing his spoons like he's running a program. Some said he was high, others claimed his handler hit the wrong button, causing a malfunction. Shutdown mode. This clip of Eminem freaked everyone out. During a live interview, he just stopped. His mouth hung open, eyes darting side to side like he was frozen in some kind of trance. The interviewer kept talking, clearly uncomfortable, before repeating the question.
You may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the night crew with our music intro.
The internet exploded with theories, calling it the moment his clone shut down mid-broadcast. Some said it was exhaustion, others swore it was a malfunction. But that blank, lifeless stare, it didn't look tired. It looked like something running out of battery. Malfunction glitch. Something strange happened at Trump's 2017 inauguration parade. While most eyes were locked on the newly sworn-in president, a few sharp viewers caught something odd in the background. Zoom in on this bodyguard. Looks normal, until you notice the hands. He's walking with both arms relaxed, yet somehow there's a third hand holding his own. Yep, two real arms. One fake hand just hanging in front. Now ask yourself, why would a trained bodyguard need a fake arm? Some believe this wasn't a bodyguard at all, but something inhuman, a reptilian or supernatural entity hiding in plain sight. Glitch moment. This interview with Angelina Jolie caught everyone off guard. She was mid-press conference, calm and composed, until the reporter asked her a question. That's when things got strange. She opened and closed her mouth like she was trying to speak, but no sound came out. Seconds passed before she finally responded.
Como artista y como americana. I don't...
Her expression oddly blank. The internet went wild, claiming she had glitched or momentarily froze like a system rebooting. Maybe it was just nerves. Maybe a lag in thought. But that delay, that eerie pause in her face, felt a little too mechanical to ignore. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.